welcome to Dave's Skillet. We're back. Today we're gonna make a salad. Always make sure you wash them all. Don't know what creature was on them last, or who coughed or who sneezed, but we're gonna go ahead and wash them all off anyway. So, I haven't made a salad for a while, so I thought, you know what? I have all these other menus I've made, but not enough salads. What if you wanted a salad with your steak? Well, stay tuned. We're going to get on it. First things first. And I need some olive oil. I'm going to put it right in this little dish, because my salad is going to go in there. Just enough to cover the bottom, because I want it to be nice. Put some cracked black pepper in it. About that much will do it. Now, I need to put some olives in there. Okay. Huh. There it is. Oh, wow, that's on there. Pretty good. There we go. Works every time. Now, whew. Oh shit, didn't want to do that. No matters. Because we're going to be putting some Italian dressing in here. That won't matter. Whatever brand of green olives you like. I'm using Manzilla, however you say it. That's my choice. Mostly because it was the cheap seats in the store at the time. So that's what I'm going with. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You use whatever you like, because you're the master of your kitchen. Yes, I'm washing those black olives down just a wee bit. Now what I'm going to do with those is cut them in half. Except for the ones that don't look right. I reckon a handful of these will do. Gotta check my angle here. Okay, now back to the olives. I don't like cutting these in half because they're kind of large. If you have smaller ones, and just throw them in the pot. They'll be fine. And whatever mushrooms you like, okay, use whatever your favorite mushroom is. I got these on sale, so those are my favorites today. It depends what dish I'm making. If I buy mushrooms that are for a specific mushroom for a dish, then I'll go with that. Otherwise, if it's on sale, that's what I'm buying. So, I made this last week, and I wished I had filmed it because it turned out really, really good. I was like, oh my God, I should have filmed what I was doing. What was I thinking? That was the problem. I wasn't thinking. With or without stems, it don't matter. Stems can be just as nice. Unless they're like deformed looking, or they got, I don't know, kind of out of shape or whatever, or they got like a hard bit at the end of it, then I'll just yank them off. It's not critical. About a half a dozen of these will do for the recipe. And the best part, I think, is going to be the dressing. So make sure it's your favorite dressing, because that's the one that's going to be best for you. The one I choose you may not like. I got one called Ken's. It's $4, so I would imagine it wasn't exactly on sale. I would imagine it was one of the higher end ones in the store at the time. But I'm like, well, it's really, really low on sugars and all the rest of that nonsense. So I got it low in carbs. That's the best way to go. So that's what I got. There's the macro on it. And what do we got here? Sugars 0. That's my favorite number, by the way. Carbs 0. So anytime I got a 0 carb, 0 sugar situation, that is the one I'm going to buy. I know $4. I don't normally spend $4 on something like that, but because it was 0, 0, and I went through quite a few of them, and they all got sugars and they all got carbs, and I'm like, come on, what gives? I've had enough of all that. It's downright disgusting. I'm like, okay, fine. That's what they want to do in the stores. That's what they want to do in the food producers. They want to poison the population with sugars. It's no wonder there's so many obese problems going on around this country, and people with diabetes because of it. Yeah, they should be sued for stupidity. Now I got some of these small peppers I'm going to use. These guys right here. These are really nice. I don't really use them too much, but after last week, I've increased my yield of use for these guys because they really taste good. So I'm going to cut these kind of thin because that's what you want for a salad. You don't want them really thick. So you can see what I'm doing here, and I'll show you my hand. And I got some different colors just to give it some color. Right. So you can see, just like that, in they go. I got red, I got orange, I got yellow, and I got a green bell pepper, just one. So that'll be the green color. So I pretty much got a wide variety of colors for this salad. And it definitely gives a unique flavor. You got so many flavors hitting you, and I got 2 small white onions that I'll be putting in, and they are so good. I'll be making this salad frequently for myself because, gosh, it was good. I really surprised myself. I'm like, oh, okay. I've been missing out too long. So, here it is. I'm also going to put 2 stalks of celery. They're just the hearts. They're already cut down a bit. But I needed something a little extra. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some celery at it. And here we go. I'm going to cut these really thin. That's what you want for a salad. You can cut them a little bit thicker for a soup, but for a salad you want them thin. That's just my opinion, but you can cut them whatever way you like. I might have one or two thicker ones, but hey, that's okay. Woo. That was gonna fall on me. Now, there's the celery. Almost done. I've got one more pepper to go. And I got those cherry tomatoes I'm gonna throw in there. And they were really good. So I'll be adding those again. Now you could put sport peppers in there if you wanted to. I think sport peppers would be really good. There we go. Now if they're really small cherries, just throw them in. You don't have to cut them if they're really small. Like that one there. That one there is too small to cut. So I'll just throw it in. Just gonna throw it in. Now, there's another bitty one. There's another bitty one. That one's almost too small, but I'll go ahead and cut it in half. There we go. And that'll expose some of the juices to them. And if they're really big, cut them lengthwise. And I get a mixed bag when I buy them like this. I get them in those little plastic dishes. I think they're like a pint. Some of those can be quite expensive. I saw one today for almost $4. I was like, whoa, how am I gonna buy that one? Ew, too much. Here's my green bell pepper. I'm gonna take the top off. Don't need it. Don't want it. Now, cut this one right down the middle. There we go. I don't want to cut them down too small, but I don't want them too big. So I'll show you what I've done here. Got a couple of bitty pieces, and they're about like that. Oops. That'll be good. You want them to be like bite size. So when you're eating the salad, you don't have to have a knife and a fork to eat a salad. Just a fork or even a spoon will do. And that gives it some body. Don't want them all the same size. I kind of want things to be different sizes. Like, I don't want the peppers to be the same size as the tomatoes and the same size as the rest of it. So these are my onions I'm using today. They're not that big. They're babies, really. I need to shake this around just a bit. I may have to shift that to a bigger bowl just so I can get it mixed up real good. Oops. Now, the onions, I'm not really going to dice. I'm more or less going to quarter them. You'll see. it goes quick. As soon as I get that skin off of it, if I get the skin off, I take the layer off. And right down like that. Right down like that. There we go. And just kind of separate them somewhat, kind of, sort of. Don't need them to be chunky. Although you can have a few chunky ones in there if you like. Up to you. Gonna be your call. You're the one chopping. Chop, chop. There we go. There. It doesn't take long to put one of these together. You can do it pretty quick. I'm not torturing you by breaking away because I'm going to be done here in just a couple minutes. Once I add the dressing to it, I'm done, essentially. Then you just put it in the fridge for about a half an hour. Longer if you're waiting for guests to arrive. That's fine, whatever it takes. And then you pull your salads out and you can serve those up as a starter right away. Oops, that one went everywhere. That happens. I don't worry about it because I got enough of it in the pot. Well, it wasn't that much. It's just a little bit. So now, this guy we got to shake up and get everything mixed up. Okay. Probably got one in plastic. No, it doesn't have one of those. Okay. I would have thought it would have had one of those safety seal kind of things on it, but it doesn't. Now, I may put more in. Don't put a whole bunch at once. You want to mix the salad up first. You just get it all mixed around. Stir it up from the bottom. Get all them flavors coming up to the top. It is going to be glorious when you're done. It smells great. It really does. Look at that. That's amazing. I got to turn this camera down. There we go. Because I'm done cutting. The prep work is done. Like salads, all salads take a bit of prep work, but once you're done with that, it's downhill. So all you got to do is just toss the salad. And that's what we're doing now. You can use a bigger spoon. You can use those salad tossing spoon things. I don't have one. If I did, I'd use it. There. Actually, take a sample. Yeah, get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh yeah. Gonna add just a little bit more juice to it. That's it. Don't want to put too much. You don't want to drown it, but you want to taste it. Now this has got to go in the fridge for about a half an hour before service. Put it in there before service, and you got it. This will last me a couple days, maybe. If I don't eat it all up in one night. I ate the other one up in one day. Woo! It was so good. Now, that's it. Bon appetit, my friends. Enjoy.